Do you know what? David is so American and we are so South African, and what I really love about him is that he smacks the bejesus out of you in terms of apologizing. So, you know what you really learn is to stop, when you flub, you just carry on. He teaches you to be a professional. There's no sorries, there's no, I don't know, I just think South Africans are so like apologetic for who we are, and David just does not take that.
The thing I liked the most about Hollywood Acting Masterclass was definitely the on-set experience. The fact that every week it felt like we were actually on set, like we got to experience how it would be in the real world.
I would recommend this course to people who don't feel that they could act as well, because it really is more about getting your personality out there and getting your confidence. It really doesn't just help with the acting, it helps with your confidence.
I would recommend this class to everyone because you get proper experience. You get to do castings every week.
It was a huge relief when David said, okay, day one, when we came into class, there's no acting. What are you going to do in class is going to be living truthfully through imaginary circumstances. And I think it made it so much more easier, and it made me transition so quicker.
Another thing that's great about the classes is that you become a lot more comfortable with the camera. Because before this, I used to look at everyone else in the room. Now I look at the camera.
But what I've learned is to be comfortable in front of the camera, to give myself permission, and the little things that you don't know, the little technicalities, where to look, where to breathe, where to have your moments, your eye lines. So I definitely felt comfortable in front of a camera. I felt like I could go on a set and I could work.
And then also just how to memorize lines, how to work. I think that is something he keeps on telling us, and it's how to be professional, and how to work, and how to pick up after you failed, and just, again, giving yourself permission just to do the job.
I went for a casting, and it was the first casting where I actually just had fun. It felt like I was acting, and I was just light and fun, and the director really liked me, and that was great. Whether you're a professional and you've been in this industry for a really long time, or whether you're just starting, I feel like there's always something that you can learn.
After the first week, he told us to give ourselves permission, and I left going, yeah, but I've done this long ago, I'm doing this, obviously I've given myself permission. And then I got into my first casting after the first class, and I completely freaked out. I was like, I've never given myself permission, and it's something you constantly have to do. So that was like a very amazing message I learned at the class.
So I got a degree from AFTA like 6 years ago. That was great in terms of teaching you how to act, but it wasn't very technical. So just in 8 weeks, I feel like I've learned a lot more, and I've definitely become a lot more comfortable in front of the camera than I ever did at AFTA. We never did castings. There are things I just didn't know how to do, and I was sabotaging myself as an actor. Coming in here, it's great, and you just get so much experience on set.
Okay, so in Cape Town, there are many different other academies that teach acting, but they say they teach acting, but then they don't actually use a camera in the classroom. They don't actually tell us to come stand and do a slate and whatnot. And so, but with the HAMC course, you get inside the room and you're already on a set. There's a camera, there's a director, there's somebody who's telling you, okay, now you have to slate, now you have to do a casting, smile, do your profiles. There's so much more detail in the teaching at HAMC than in other courses in Cape Town.
When I started the class, I actually had no acting experience, and I definitely feel like I've grown with my confidence, and I've developed the skills to actually work on set. And yeah, I just feel like I know how to do things better now. The thing I learned about this class is that you really learn what to do and how to do it. I've definitely now have given myself permission to be a professional actress.
I would recommend this course highly to people.
Okay, so what I've learned and how I've grown during these 8 weeks, I think the most important thing was that I've become a lot more comfortable around the camera and in front of the camera. I would definitely recommend Hollywood acting class for anybody who wants to be in the industry, people who already had experience in the industry. I think you can only grow here, and I think it can only make you a better professional.
And cut!